Alright, let's get right into it because I got a lot of things to say and I don't want to waste a second of your guys' time, so let's jump right in. First things first, I want you guys to go in the comments and ask me what questions you want answered about this game, because like I said, I want to help you guys make a good purchasing decision, and a lot of people are kind of up in the air about this one, causing a lot of discussion and confusion and stuff. So I'm going to make a video answering your questions about Cyberpunk. Ask me the big ones, the stuff that's kind of making you be on the fence if you want to buy it or not, and I'll make a video answering those questions. Secondly, all gameplay you're seeing here has been captured on the base Xbox One, not the One X or S or whatever, the base Xbox One. And it's all going to be stuff that is either free roam gameplay or some character model stuff, so you guys can see how that looks. No spoilers, so you don't got to worry about that. It's going to be 100% only free roam or character models, so you guys can get a better feel about how this looks on the OG consoles. I would say it's going to look a bit better on the PS4 Pro or on the Pro versions of the Xbox One, but this is the base consoles because I know a large majority of people are going to be playing on these consoles. Alright, so the first thing I want to address here is that the Day Zero patch is installed, but there are still quite a few bugs. But I haven't installed the Day 1 patch yet because as of me recording this, it's not out yet. So there will be a lot of bug fixes and stuff. Now, you'll see some of it here. There's like invisible guns and stuff, some glitchy type of things. That's going to be fixed, I'm sure of it. CD Projekt Red will make sure to go in and fix those bugs. So yeah, keep in mind the Day 1 patch is coming and probably a few subsequent patches after that to keep improving the game's performance. So this isn't indicative of how the game's going to look. Say you're watching this in a few months, a month, or even a week from now. It could look and be totally different. Now, how does it perform on Xbox One and PS4? So, look, for me, the game honestly looks better than I thought it would, but it doesn't look amazing. I would say it looks good. I would give it maybe a 7 out of 10, which is totally fine, dude. I mean, for like I said that so many times, a system from 2013, it's totally passable. The only thing that's a little concerning, of course, are the bugs and glitches, but I'm sure a lot of those are going to get ironed out. I have another concern that I'm going to mention a little bit later, but for right now, I want to mention the best way I can describe it is that it looks fine, but also janky, a little clunky. It looks a little bit choppy, you know, and you'll see it here because I'm pretty sure the frame rate tends to drop a little bit, and I did have one crash in my 12 hours of playtime so far. I played 12 hours, only one crash. I was expecting more than that, and it was when I was in a big area. It was when I was in Lizzie's bar and I went into one of these rooms and there was a bunch of people. That's when the game crashed on me, but in general, it's pretty decent. But I will say that it is not that smooth. It's pretty janky, and you will notice it in the gameplay and when you're playing yourself. Probably even compared to like a PC or a next-gen console, you will notice it's janky. But the thing is, the world is so much fun to explore and to visit, and everything in the game is so fun to do that it's still worth buying on these consoles, PS4 and Xbox One, because the game still works passably well. Now, of course, you're not getting the best possible experience you can for Cyberpunk. Of course not. I don't even think it was optimized that great for these consoles, but you're still getting a damn good experience, and I think it's definitely worth a buy on these consoles. So if what you came here for is a yes or no, you got your answer, there you go. And if any of you guys are watching this in the future, I want you guys to post down in the comments below, future people, how many of these glitches are still in the game? I know the invisible gun glitch, that one's probably going to get ironed out. I'm noticing some delay when I want to go in third person mode in the car. It takes a while for it to do it. Same thing when you want to change the radio station. It takes a while, like a few seconds for it to actually kick in. A lot of the water animations don't look very good. Maybe is that going to be improved, or is that just going to stay the way it is? The way NPCs reload and just, I mean, the animations for when they attack are kind of janky and almost broken, so that I'm sure is going to get fixed. But post it down in the comments below, especially if you're watching this in the future. Let me know what glitches are still in the game after the Day 1 patch. And also, I'm noticing something. So apparently for some people, you download the day one patch, but if you go play in a save file that you had before you installed the patch, the bugs are still going to be there. So theoretically, these patches might only be available for saves you make after you download the patch. Now, again, I can't validate this, I can't confirm that, but you guys can in the comments. So make sure you let me know down below. And what kind of bugs are you guys still experiencing? This is a really curious thing because honestly, dude, like, they're noticeable. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, the game is perfect and you can just ignore everything. No, the game is very good. You're still going to enjoy yourself, but you are going to notice these bugs and it's going to dampen your experience a little bit. So I want to know, I'm interested, how many of these bugs are gone, because that's going to make the experience so much better. And dude, it's my favorite game of the year. I'm saying that for 2020. Played it one day, and I'm telling you right now, 12 hours in, I can tell you it's my favorite game of the year. They just need to iron out these kinks. Now the big thing for me, population density. This is something I heard about before the game coming out from reviewers and from commenters, that the population density on the last gen of consoles was going to be a lot lower, and I really noticed it. I mean, like, you guys can recognize this scene here from one of the gameplay trailers from 2018, I think, and you can just notice how dead and empty this is. And I know you guys are going to say, oh, depends on the time of day. This is dead smack in the middle of the day. I think I recorded this at like 1 p.m. In-game time. So this place should be packed. This is like the main city center. I don't know why it's so dead, and my suspicion is also in line with the crash I had when there was a bit too much going on in Lizzie's bar. When the population is too packed in, the game will crash. So yes, this is a little bit concerning to me because now I've been driving around at some places and it's just been dead. Just been dead around everywhere, and I don't know. I really don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this one, what you guys experience on last gen. Have you guys been noticing a very low population density, PS4 and Xbox One players, or is it just me? Because it could very well just be me. It could be in my head. But I've been noticing that it seems like there are not very many civilians on the streets, even at peak hours. I've also noticed a lot of jankiness in the ragdoll physics. So just let me know anything that gets ironed out that department. I will also obviously test it out, experiment it for myself. But that's why I want to stay plugged in with you guys. I don't want to BS you guys. I want to keep it 100 with you guys. Make sure it's the truth. And look, I'm going to be real with you. I love the game, but it's not without its faults. But the good news is they're faults that can be ironed out. They're faults that can be fixed, for the most part. Except for the population density thing, I'm not too sure about that one, but that's why I want your guys' input on this type of stuff. So if you want to stay connected, we can have discussions about this game, Cyberpunk 2077. How's it going? It's my game of the year, despite all of its problems. And let me know how you guys are feeling about it if you have played it already. And if you haven't, let me know what's holding you back. What else do you want to know? Questions you want answered, and I will make a video about that. But if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe, like this video to let me know you want to see more Cyberpunk content, because I want to make this type of video help you guys out, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.